Dear students, welcome back to Full Scholarships live video series. Today we are going to discuss about the South Korea fully funded scholarships provided by the KOICA Foundation, and these scholarships are for the masters and PhD, and these scholarships are a little bit different because these scholarships are particularly for working professionals, and we will show you the process for this. Before that, let me remind you to subscribe our YouTube channel Full Scholarships and do follow us on Instagram page as well. The link for this Korean scholarship is given in the YouTube video description below. Check out the video description. Links are given in the each video description below and also in the about section of the YouTube or directly in the links here in the Instagram about section. In Instagram bio, there is also a link given there or the Instagram stories. Even the Instagram posts have the QR codes on them. You can scan them and directly apply to the scholarship that you are looking for. Also, you can directly visit our website fullscholarships.net, and once you reach there, you can read about the scholarship here. Meanwhile, you can directly visit our website fullscholarships.net and kashmirlook.com. There is also scholarships listed here as per the countries. We have added the countries, and each day a new country is added here in the list. Suppose South Korea, China, Turkey, UAE, Canada, Italy, whichever country you wish to apply, you can come here on this website and apply. Now, once you are there, you can read about the information about this scholarship, KOICA scholarship benefits, and participating universities, then eligible countries, Africa, Central and South America, Asia, Pacific, and Middle East, and CIS and Europe, Eastern Europe. Then, how to apply? Simply scroll down at the end, you can see which you have to apply. So, click on this link here. Once you click on that, you can check the notice scholarship program 2024 KOICA application guideline and application form. You can see apply now for 2024 KOIC scholarship program, and all we need to do is just read the guidelines, then fill the application. And you can see information there. Keep scrolling. You can see university of list of universities. Then at the end there are important sections about the application. First, you have to download this application guideline here. Then you have to download this application either in PDF or zip, whichever is feasible for you, because you have to type it using MS Word, and you don't have to fill with the handwritten application form. You have to fill it using the Word. We will show you that. So first, download the guidelines so that you can read the guidelines and then follow the steps. So download the guidelines. Once you download the guidelines there, and you can see application guidelines, you can see overview programs, all the details here. And first, let's check the list of universities that you can apply. You can apply to these courses, and in upcoming days these courses will also be available there. Then where to find application forms, we will show you that. And then eligibility, you can see nationality, you must be from these countries. Then you must be an employed, either the government or the semi-government or any of the firm that you are. Mostly they recommend government officials of these countries. So if you are among these countries and you are working, then you can apply for this scholarship. You must be under 40, and you can continue if you have left your education. If you have left your education at bachelor's level, you want to complete masters and doctoral for promotional purposes or your personal educational purposes, you can come and join this program absolutely free with fully funded scholarships. You need an NOC from your government or the department that you are working in so that you can be eligible for this particular scholarship, and just that is the application requirement here. And now let's go to the application form so that I can show you. Now once you downloaded this PDF about the guideline, it's done. Then you can download the application form part 1 here, and I have already downloaded that. Let me show you that. Here is the application part 1, and this is the part 1. What you need to do is, this is the application form. You need to type the date, application name, and signature. You have to use the computer to type your name and date, and signature you can do digitally or offline by printing the application. Then you have to paste a photograph here digitally, and then title of the program that you wish to apply, that is mentioned here. You have to choose any of the programs here and mention it here. Then name of the degree, and you have to mention the name of the degree, master's degree or bachelor's degree. Then duration, when do you wish to complete this. Suppose I wish to complete from July 2024 to July 2026, 2-year course. Then you can mention the dates here. Then your names, you have to type it here, and the middle name and family name. Then date of birth, all the basic details about this form. And this is the important current employment, so mention the department or the organization you are working in, the department, organization name, present position, employment duration, when you did started your job or working. Then is it government, institution, private. So any of the, if you have like gaps in the education, you have some working proficiencies, you can apply. Just take this, private or local or central, whichever is applicable to you. Then describe your issues, like why did you specify, why did you want to work on this, any themes you wish to have, and all the job descriptions. Then career background, like organizations, positions, if you have multiple jobs. Then your educational degrees like bachelor's, high school, and other degrees that you hold, or associate degrees or diplomas that you have. After that, previous attendances in the foreign country, if you have visited any foreign country or studied in any foreign country. Then language proficiency, what is your native language, you can type English here. And then what is the proficiency, you can tick this like excellent, and then other language if you want to mention here. Then if you have any of the restrictions on food behaviors or any of the medications, you can yes and no accordingly. And then terms and conditions, you have to agree and type your name here, date here, and signature here. Then you have to also tick this agree here. So what you do, just type the name using the word here or PDF editor here, and the signature that you can do digitally or by hand, and you can tick this either by hand or digitally. But it's clearly mentioned that do not type these things in using the hand pen. So just use the Word or the Adobe Acrobat to fill the application form. Then you have to agree to these as well. And other pages you have to fill. If they are asking any details in consents in these, you have to provide passport and other details, as you are working professional. So you have to follow all the steps they are mentioning here. Then keep scrolling down, and you can check all the regulations. Then declare here name, country, date. You have to type it here using the Acrobat. I am again repeating this, do not use the pen to type, just signature you can do with the pen. And you have to print this form, and once you print this form, keep it ready with you. Now what's the next step? Come back to this home page here, and here you can see the list of these scholarships or the application forms that you wish to study. Like these are the courses that you want to complete, any of them. Suppose you wish to go for this uh, you wish to go for the social economy here. So what you need to do is click on this list here. On the right hand corner you can see a list, so click on this button here, so that a list of the applications will be shown that are available in a tabular form, and you have to choose among one of them. So you have to only fill one application per applicant, you cannot fill multiple applications. So let's wait for a few seconds so that this page loads, and I can show where you have to download the other form, other scholarship form. So now the page is loading. This might take few seconds. Till we discuss this, let me remind you again that the links for this South Korea scholarships are given in the YouTube description below, or you can also directly visit our website fullscholarships.net or cashmintube.com. Now, here let me close the guideline first. And now once you click on list, you can see the apply now is showing on all the programs that are listed here. And here you can see the courses that are listed here, they are available to apply here. What you need to do is, suppose I want to go for this capacity building for response to climate change. You can see this capacity building for response to climate change, this application is, this course is here, and master's degree. I wish to go for this, so you have to click on this and it will download. Let me show you here. I have Okay, I have downloaded the social economy. Here you can see social economy, and here in the list, it's also there social economy. Here you can see. So suppose you chosen this social economy or any of the courses. Similarly, you have to click on this here, and at this type of form will be downloaded. So you can check, you have to mention the same details when this course will be available. August 2022 to 2024, same details you have to mention on that form which you download. Now you can check the application process, any details that you need about the course, you can check all information. Even you want to print this form, you can print it and then attach it with the application form that we filled earlier. And then also you have to attach all the documents that are mentioned in the guidelines. Let me show you where. Documents to submit at the fifth step. So here you can see documents to submit. Now first we have to fill the application form part 1 to part 4. Here you can see that we filled the part 1. Let me show you again. Here you can, okay, this is, let me show you again. Okay, you can see part 1 to 4. This is application part 1 to 4. All the parts are in this form. First, let's fill this form, then go back to guidelines. Okay, here you can see guidelines. First, part 1 to, here you can see the form that is here. And then, let me close other tabs. Application form that's available here that we filled. Then English, applicant's name must be in English. Okay, that's done. You have to write that in English. Then letter of recommendation from the applicant's government or the organization that you are working in. Suppose you are working in any of the departments in the government or education department, say, you have to get a NOC or a recommendation letter as well as from that department, and keep that along with the application form. Then applicant's scanned passport, then list of the university application documents. Suppose university application document submission is required only for those who have been selected. And so first important step is this step A. Only you have to fulfill step A. Once you get shortlisted, once you are listed for nominated for scholarship, then you have to do the university process. So that's it. Just type this application form, fill this application form in the Adobe Acrobat software, and then keep these documents attached with this. And once you complete all the steps, then you have to send this application form along with the documents to to the embassy of South Korea in your country or KOICA office in your nearest city, whichever is available to your nearest embassy or KYC office. The process is completely offline. Then you have to attach the passport along with this form, all the documents, and then send or mail to this by the post to the embassy of Korean. And how we look at this embassy of Korean, you can just Google embassy of Korean nearest near you, and it will show you the cities that are available in your country. And then you have to get the address of that Korean embassy and then fill this form, attach this form, and post them along with the your name and details inside this and to their address. And that's it. I recommend all the working professionals who have gaps in the education fill this form and go and complete this education using the scholarship facility, because this is one of the easiest scholarship to get, because most of this students find this application form complicated and the process seems hectic. So and they don't fill the application, that's why the seats remain vacant. I recommend you going for this application. And if you are a working professional, if you're in a job, just fill this application form, follow the steps, send the courier to their the Korean embassy university, and that's it. And if you have doubts in any of the application forms, how do you fill using Adobe Acrobat, you can just ask us in the comment section. Our team will assist you. Just download the Adobe Acrobat software. You can easily do that. And if you have any of the confusions, you can directly come to our website, fullscholarship.net. All the solutions are posted there as well as on our Instagram page. And I hope you have no doubts now left. And do share this video with your friends who are working and who are in the job, who are in any private organization or government organization, and who wish to study abroad or who missed their education. Just share this video with them and mention them in the Instagram page comment section or YouTube. And keep watching. Have a nice day.